ASMR edition. What's good, y'all? I ain't been on my shit in a minute, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I got kids, bills, kids, and other shit. And I'm gonna just leave it at that. Got a little raspberry iced tea. Everybody trips out because I put the straw this high and shit. I got a theory. Already a minute in. Let me tell y'all my theory. I have like little weird, like, I wouldn't call them weird. People might think it's weird, but me, I just like, it's like my way of like, drinking and stuff. Like, say your cup has ice in it, but ice floats, so it's all the way at the top. And like your straw goes all the way at the bottom, so every time you drink, you gain all the way at the bottom. And that shit's like warm as shit. So like, if I want the cold shit, I gotta put my straw all the way up and get some, with the ice. I gotta get some with the ice, cause that shit cold. That shit cold. That's my little theory right there. I got another theory that I like to do. I don't know why. Y'all gonna think I'm weird or on some shit, but like, I eat my fries before the burger. Like, I eat the little side shit before the main. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I gotta say. I don't know. It's weird. I feel like, for me, I just think of it like, oh, I'm easing into it. You know what I'm saying? I'm easing into the food. I'm working my way. I'm working my way into the food. My bad if I look like so like sleepy and like whatever, faded and shit or whatever, cause I just woke up from a nap not too long ago, like 30 minutes ago. I'm not even bullshitting you. Right now it is 4:03, 3:19, 2022. Welcome. That's a proper intro right there. I need to start doing that shit. Yeah. Um, welcome to the No Signal Podcast with your boy Mondo. We on YouTube for now until I get my, my shit upgraded, because I'm really just talking through through a USB mic, and that's just like beginner shit. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I'm a beginner. I'm barely 4 episodes in. What you want me to do? You know what I'm saying? What you want me to tell you? Fuck out of here. Fuck wrong with them. But nah, what was I saying? Yeah, I need to upgrade my shit little by little. Um, low key, low key. One of the little story time, real quick, little detour, little sidetrack. One of the homies that that I kick it with and shit, online and offline, like IRL. But I see him like every now and then. You know what I'm saying? Like, name drop. Shout out to Raul. You know, another name drop. Shout out to Adam. Another name drop. Shout out to Jeremy. You know what I'm saying? Homies and shit, whatever. But homie Raul hit me up. He was like, "Hey, you down to go to Smokers Fest?" And I was like, "The Smokers Club Fest." I was like, "Shit." I was like, "Yo, like I thought this fool was finna hand the ticket out, like, bro, here you go." Like, oh, he's like, "You want to go?" Oh, here, I got the ticket for you. I thought it was finna be like that, but I told him, I was like, yeah, I'm down to go. He was saying, "Oh, me and the homie Adam, whatever, we was finna see what's up. We was finna go and shit." And he was talking about, "Oh, I want to get out. I want to be out there. I want to feel, young again and shit. I want to, go live life again." And I'm like, "Bro, same, fucking same, bro. I want to get the fuck out and live life my way as well." So that was what the other thing I was finna say. Vlogs will be coming soon. Vlogs coming soon. Just wait on it. Just wait on it. I got me a little video editing shit. So I'm finna try and fuck with it, little by little, see how it is. But yeah, vlogs coming on the way for sure. Finna, I'm just trying to expand the channel expand the channel. Honestly, honestly, yo, this is the most ADHD podcast in the world. I'm talking about the Smokers Club Fest shit, and I'm over here thinking about like, yo, like the channel. Like I'm thinking about two things in like at once, and I'm just like, fuck. Like, which one should I talk about? How do I segue into, talking about certain shit? You know what I mean? But um, yeah, it's pretty tough. Low key, this podcast shit, this shit's cool. This shit's cool. I feel like I could talk like and just let my mind go free. Obviously, talking to nobody but myself. But at the same time, this is how I got to start off. I got to start off by myself, and um, little by little, like I said, once I upgrade my shit, then I can have guests here, which will be like friends or like people in the IE, like really making a name for themselves and shit. Cause hey, I'm trying to put the IE on for real, and I'm saying this right now so you guys know my intentions for real. When I get popping off, yo, when I pop off on this shit, yo, I don't care. Like I'm not saying this shit's gonna happen next year. Like, oh, I'm about to pop off next year. Hit me fucking 500,000 subs and shit. Like, nah, that shit takes time. That shit takes fucking, you know, hours and shit. Grind, editing, all that bullshit, all that shit, all that shit and stuff. So, um, yeah, just vlogs coming on the way, expanding the channel and shit. I can't wait. I can't wait because me, yo, once I get the vlogging, yo, shit, you know what I'm saying? That's tough. Um, I need to stop saying that. Boom, um, um, boom, 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 boom. Woo. Jesus, what? That shit just popped in my head right now. I'm gonna have little like random ass like moments and shit where I just like like pop off like that or whatever, like, cause I just be saying random shit in my head all the time and that shit, man, I just be cracking myself up. Like the other day at work, obviously when you working, like you just like there working, like you don't like you just think about other shit, like just random shit. My bad, y'all. My shit was itching, but I was thinking of random shit and I was just thinking of the way. I don't know if I said this already. I think I said this already. Like the way my mom cusses and stuff. Yo, she like sometimes she be like actually like putting like emphasis on the letters and shit. She'd be like fucking bitch. She'd be like fucking idiot. Fuck. Like she'd be talking to my sister and they be like going at each other and shit. Then she'd be like, yeah, like yeah, be quiet already. Shut the fuck up. Oh man, I love my mom. That shit's funny as fuck. She'd be like, yeah, shut the fuck up. Oh man. I don't know, just a random little story right there. Yeah, this morning I woke up at fucking 3 because I had to clock in at 4 in the morning and shit. Got a little 6 hours overtime and shit. Got off at 10, came here. My family was waiting for me so we could all go out to eat, Saturday morning type shit. Um, Usually I don't get, I guess I'll get into it since, it's whatever, but I don't really like talking about my personal life like that on this YouTube shit, but I mean, I do anyways when I be saying story times and shit. So um, like we went out and stuff with my dad. Yeah, he never, um, usually he always works Saturdays and stuff, but today, is or recently, ever since last week, he's been getting it off. He's been getting days off because he just got out of heart surgery. So yeah, just and it went well. So thank God for that. Shit, hey, prayer hands in the comments. I seen on my other videos, my comments was off. They on now. I got that situated, so you guys can go in there, just fuck around, do whatever and shit. Um, just talk to me. Talk to me in the comments. What do you think? What do you think is your favorite part in the podcast, or what do you think I should work on like throughout the podcast and shit? But anyway, back to the story. Oh man, fucking ADHD. I'm gonna get to another story. But we went to go out to eat. It was good. Food was good. Whatever I got was freaking fire. Cause everybody was looking at my plate. They're like, "Ooh, that looks good. Ooh, ooh, why'd you get that?" And I was like, "Hey, said it says some shit on the menu like, oh, less than like 700 calories or some shit." So I was like, let me see what's up. And they gave me like some mozzarella with like some sliced tomatoes, yeah, and like grilled chicken, and then like a side of like some like kale, not kale, but it was like just like leaves, like leaves. I don't even know like the proper way to even. Let me look it up. Hey, fuck this shit. And while I look it up, um, um, ingredients. Yeah, let me see the ingredients for this shit. Cause it wasn't a salad. It was more like green food, green food. All right, but my other story. I guess one of my one of my old coworkers. He told me that oh, it's like one of these little leaf ones. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was kale. I was right. What the fuck? It was kale. Carrie Kittles eating kale with Keenan and Kale. Oh, I'm going off. I'm about to go off right now for real. If you guys see this, or let me show. If you guys see this is like a little blanket as like a little back padding shit. Cause my chair be like stiff sometimes, and I'm like, yo, like I need a padding. So like, you know, what I'm saying just lean back, lean back, lean back. Um, I guess one of my ex coworkers told me the other day that in my last podcast that I forgot to mention a story of my barber and shit, the homie. I'm pretty sure I said the story, but I don't know. I might have said it in my head like thousands of times, and then I just never said it out loud. But yeah, the fucking what was that shit? I guess my barber, he was saying some shit that he was talking crazy about Eminem, talking about like, oh, 8 Mile wasn't real, 8 Mile wasn't real, and all this shit. And I was like, bro, like, what you mean 8 Mile wasn't real? Like, they're actors for a reason. Wait, I did say this story. What the fuck? I remember saying that like, oh, they actors for a reason on here. Now what the fuck? I'm gonna just keep going on. Fuck it, Lil Uzi, Lil Uzi, you was right, I was wrong. Yeah, or just random shit. You know what I'm saying? I just be on some random shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he was all saying, "Oh, that movie's fake, bro. Obviously, it's fake. It's fake. They acting and shit." But at the same time, that's not really how Eminem came up. Obviously, he was battle rapping, but he wasn't living like. Obviously, he was homeless. Like, what the fuck am I talking about? I don't know what he meant by like, "Oh, that movie's fake" and all this shit. Probably like the bars that he had written out for like the movie. I don't know what he's talking about. That movie's fake. But hey, Eminem was a good actor back then. Now, I've been hearing conspiracies talking about that he not the Slim Shady. Eminem is not the Slim Shady. And I heard some shit that Eminem stands for everybody's mom is nice except mine or some shit like that. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I mean, it makes sense, but at the same time, it's like, a little corny, a little corny. Bad bitch, horny. Oh, she want it in the morning. Now let me chill. Let me chill. Let me chill. Let me chill. Hey, single dropping soon though. Single dropping soon. I'm tired as fuck. I still gotta go to meals after this. You know, it's tough, but I gotta do what I gotta do. And I gotta go to the bank. Gotta get money from my brother. Hey, my brother. Shout out my brother, y'all. Happy birthday. His birthday was on the 15th. Today's the 19th, so we out for real. But anyways, fucking. What's the next topic? What should I? Fucking. Oh no. Let's talk about non-binaries. Let's talk about fucking non-binaries right now. Yo, my lips is chapped as shit. I will go get a fucking. Let me go get my fucking chapstick. Fuck this shit.
Gotta fix my back. My back is broken. You almost died right there. Thank goodness.
I asked him in my Discord, hey, filming an episode right now. Any topics to discuss? Nobody's saying shit. Nobody's saying shit. Sorry, I thought I got a couple heads in there though, but they busy. It's a Saturday, you know they out doing shit. You know what I mean? Got the chapstick. Hey, you gonna make me say something I'm gonna regret. Yeah, I'm stupid as shit. Do you ever just think to yourself and then be like, yo, like when you take a L, like obviously people are gonna be like, well, I don't take L's, but like in reality, you done took a L. When you take a L and you just look back and you're like, yo, the fuck is I thinking? Like L as an example, like oh, like fucking couldn't bag shorty, you know what I'm saying? Like couldn't bag the girl you was eyeing and shit, you know? Like that's a L. Or like missing out on an opportunity, that's a L. You know what I mean? Um, regretting things you should have done earlier in your life type shit. You know what I mean? Like, oh, like I should have done that, man. I took an L on that, you know? Like, I don't know. That's the way I've been like thinking lately. Like man, I should have done this last year. Man, I should have done this year. Fuck, like, and I just start thinking of shit like that. But you can't really dwell on the past like that because then that's what brings like character down and shit. Can't really dwell on the past like that because that brings like your whole like vibe and shit. You're just like, man, I'm not gonna, recover from that. Oh man, I'm not gonna recover from this or that. But that's the way life. That's the way, life is. You start going into overthinking starts just leading to wrong shit like sad thoughts, depression and shit like that. Not depression. Well, if it gets serious like that, then yeah, well, that's why you got to take care of your mental health and shit and do what's right for you and be happy and shit like that. No matter what, because like in reality, when you die, all you have is you. And and shit like that, fucking you just have you and fucking no one's gonna do the work for you but you know what I'm saying? And that's some Mamba mentality shit. That's some Kobe shit. Fucking I was chilling on my computer the other day, and I was just going through YouTube just looking for like inspiration and shit, just like seeing like the way people like like saying like podcast shit, like oh, like seeing the way they act and they just keep going on with like one topic for like as long as they can. They stretch it out and then finally they segue into something else. Either that or they just like take it all like just like hold the one topic conversation like the whole way and then just like boom, like switch it and then just talk about something like completely different and shit. That's the things I need to figure out doing this podcasting shit and in life in general type shit. Because when people, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get to this, like this is a good segue right here. People like you give me a minute right here. Straw at the top, you always gotta have it at the top. What's that shit? People. I'm playing with my like the string on my shorts. I don't know if you guys like see me moving my hands all weird and shit, but people, yo, there be certain people where like you look at them and they're not real. Like you look at them and then you're just like, yo, like you can't be real. And then you look at them and you see their body language, the way they act and the way they like talk and shit or whatever. And then you're just like, yo, like you didn't just say what you just said right now. Like with ease. Like these fucking like pedophile motherfuckers and shit. These pedophile motherfuckers, they over here on dating apps fucking, I'll be watching the YouTube videos, Grinder, they be watching, or they be on Grinder, whatever, Tinder, all these fucking Bumble, sketchy ass fucking little dating shits and shit, trying to fucking bag underage kids. Like, those people, like, they can't be real. Like, and then like I told my barber this the other day. I'm like, bro, you don't be seeing people and you don't be thinking like, bro, you can't be real. Cause even my barber, I told him, I'm like, bro, you can't be real right now. Especially after his Eminem comments last time. Oh my gosh, yo. I was tripping. I was like, yo, this fool really just said what he said right now? Talking about, oh, if you listen to Eminem, you listen to Macklemore. Yeah, I know who Macklemore is. And who? Just so I could beat Pete Davidson's ass. Who? You know what I'm saying? I'll get into, you know, Pete and Kanye later on in the shit. But right now we talking about people and my barber and shit. And I finna get into I'm about to get at motherfuckers' heads right now. On God, nigga. On God. I told my barber, I was like, bro, you can't be real. And then he's like, what do you mean I can't be real? I'm like, bro, you didn't, like, come on, bro. Like, and I'm just like, in my head, I'm like, bro, you didn't live your whole life. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if they just spawned out of nowhere. Especially, like, I seen a TikTok, and this dude, like, went off for, like, a whole, like, 3 minutes and shit. And then, oh, man. Like, you just had to be there. Like, the comment section was just hilarious. I can't. Someone was like, when you want to talk to the quiet kid at the party and shit. And then he just goes on for like hours of like, yeah, you see people and they can't be real, and then they do this. Like, you see people and they can't be real. It's like they just spawned out of nowhere. But it'd be like that. I'd be thinking that. I'm like, yo, like looking at someone like, yo, you just spawned in, like looking like this, like you can't be real. Like, you get what I mean? Or, like, do I gotta, like, explain myself? Like, oh, man. Fucking people, man. Like, my supervisor, yo. Like, he be throwing, like, low-key shade. He be throwing, like, low-key jabs and shit. But, obviously, I'm at work. I gotta keep it fucking professional and shit. I gotta keep it, you know, adult. I gotta be the bigger man and shit, you know? But in reality, like, if it was, yo, like, cause I'm gonna tell y'all what he said. This fool fucking, I was talking to him or whatever, and then he's like, oh, what'd you say? And then I'm like, oh, this, and then he like called someone over. He's like, hey, come over here, look, this is what he said and all this shit. And then the dude goes over and then he like points at me and then he's like, hey, this cocksucker said, and I'm just like, bro, what? Bro, what? I'm just like, bro, what is you talking about right now? This fool calling me a fucking cocksucker and shit. I'm like, bro, like, fucking white people fucking, this was like Mexican. He bags me. He bags on me for like being Mexican but not knowing Spanish. And I'm just like, bro, but like you ain't real though. Use an NPC. Use an NPC right now. And then this fool's just like, oh yeah, hey, this cocksucker over here telling me this and blah blah. And I'm like, cocksucker, bro, like, you over here saying like white people fucking cuss words and shit, and you like, and you Mexican and shit, while you over here like, this shit don't make sense. And I just like, when I heard it, I was just like, what the fuck? Like, I heard him the first time. Like, don't think I didn't catch that shit. I caught that shit. Dumb hands beat. Dumb hands beat. I caught that shit and I was just like, yo, like, what you mean, bro? Like, I and I was just like, I'm like, cause he be acting like that, and I'm just like, bro, like you're really here to test me, bro. You're really here testing me to see like how far you could stretch it to where I snap. But in reality, bro, you doing this shit at work, bro. If we was off work, bro, I slept. Oh my gosh, yo, do you realize how bad I slept? That shit is crazy, crazy, bro. Oh my gosh, yo, like in an instant, bro. In an instant, I could turn into old me and then just fucking go off, yo. But I'm not like that. And people think that, like my parents, like especially my mom, she thinks that like I will snap like at any type of moment, any type of day. But in reality, I'm old enough to understand like the fucking like the consequences and shit. Like, oh, if I fucking like, oh, say my mom's like, like trying to push my buttons and shit, and then I just go off on her, and I'm just like, oh, like what fucking mean, like, like I'll never do that, but I'm just saying as an example, I will never cuss like, well, I cussed at my mom one time, but like, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't do it to like, I'm like in her face, like, what the fuck you mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, that ain't the way. That ain't the way, chief. But what's that shit? Yeah, it's life. It's how life is. What else was I finna get into? Yeah, another situation like that happened to me one time at another job I used to have and shit. Random ass shit. And now looking back, that fool wasn't real at all. That fool was fucking programmed, bro. That fool was fucking programmed. If you don't know what the fuck I mean by programmed, bro, he is like programmed by the government and shit. Like all this shit. Remember when Donald Trump said that, oh, he's gonna ban TikTok and remove TikTok and all this shit? This fool's like, I would like tell him like, bro, I seen this funny ass TikTok the other day, bro. This shit's funny as shit. Hey, they're gonna take off TikTok, right? And I'm like, oh, for real? He's like, yeah, they're gonna take it off like today. And I'm like, oh well, I'm still using it, so. And then he just like, oh well, yeah, they said they're gonna take it off. I'm like, bro, get the fuck out of here. Like, you're fucking programmed, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I don't want to talk to fools like that, man. Come on now. I hate that shit so much. That shit gets on my fucking nerves. That's why I want to get the fuck out of the situation I'm in right now. For real. Dead ass, yo. But, hey, time will tell. That God did this. Wherever God will take me, you know what I'm saying? That's the way I've been living my life. And I realized God can't take the wheel that much. We got to switch off. We got to, you know what I'm saying? We on a road trip. We on a road trip. On a real trip. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, oh yeah, that happened to me with that fool and shit. He was like talking, he was like, it was like me, him, and then a girl and shit. And we were talking about some shit, and then he like brought up a like past moment from work, and then he's like, hey, remember your bitch ass did this and blah blah blah. I'm like, bitch ass? Bro, I'll fucking rock your shit right now, bro. Like, oh my gosh, this fool was fucking, you could tell, like, you be seeing people and you just be like, bro, you never got in a fight. Like, bro, you ain't never gotten like a middle school, at least a middle school fight, bro. Like, come on now. Come on now, bro. And so when he said that, I was just like bitch ass. And then he's like, yeah, when you did this and blah blah blah, and then he just like fucking didn't say bitch ass again. Like, shit, say that again. Yeah, keep that same energy. What's wrong with him? Shit. Oh my god, I'm telling y'all, man. Like, you be seeing people and they just programmed. They just programmed. Like, it's tough. It's real tough, and you just look at them and you're like, come on now. Come on now. Especially people who let the government control their lives. It's just sickening. It's just crazy to me, honestly. What's that shit? What was I finna say? Like, people really, oh, what is it? Like fucking New York, for example. Shout out all my New York niggas though, you know. Heck, man, and shit, you know. Shout out y'all niggas, man. I got to go to New York at least one time in my life. At least one time in my life. And y'all motherfuckers better be out there to celebrate with me when I get out there. We celebrating everything, shit. Fuck you mean what we finna celebrate? Finna celebrate everything. Life. Fucking, like over there, they fucking mandates for the whole COVID shit so fucking strict. This motherfucker Kyrie, I should put a tag right here. We finna get into the basketball part of this podcast now. We finna get into the basketball podcast right now. So let me take out my handy dandy notes. Like if I'm on a, Blue's Clues type shit. Someone salty in the comments. This was like, cause look at here. I'm gonna show y'all this picture. I don't know if it could focus. Probably not. It says Kobe and Vince Carter at the Source Awards. The Source, 1999. And I ain't never seen this picture before, but I commented 3 days ago saying, nah, this is very rare. Like, I ain't never seen that picture before, and I was like, yo, this is very rare. And then this one dude replied to it 3 hours ago. How you going to reply to something 3 days ago, like 3 days after? Like, how you going to reply from a post 3 days ago, 3 days after? If that makes sense. He said, so rare, it's found on Instagram. Trolls. Fucking trolls, ass fools. And then I told him, I was like, I don't know if you're trying to sound sarcastic or just trying to be funny, but find God. I hit him with that Kanye approach, you know what I mean? Y'all seen that Kanye DM or whatever? I think Freddie Gibbs or someone said, oh, like, oh, D know, they know where, D knows where, Skeet is at. And then, this was Kanye was like, oh, like, who's D? And then this was said, D's nuts. And then he was like, find God. He just told him, find God. And I was like, man, let me hit this with Kanye shit. I told him, I was like, we're trying to be funny, but find God. Then this one goes, he quotes my IG profile and shit, my bio. Basketball, music, and podcasts. That's like the three main things in life right now for me. He says basketball, music, and podcasts. You're going nowhere in life. I bet with your fucking Mike Tyson background shit. With your Mike Tyson profile picture. This your Mike Tyson profile picture. Hey, rate my fucking Mike Tyson impersonation right now. Yo, let me fix my camera. Hold on. I gotta have it like, yeah, somewhere at an angle like that. I feel like. Yeah, like that. There we go. I don't know if it made a difference, but from here it did. Shit. Fuck you talking about? Like I said, let's get into the basketball part of this podcast before I was rudely interrupted by a troll here. Scotty Barnes. Scotty, come on the show. Scotty, come on the show right now. We rookies. We early in our career. You know what I mean? Come on the show. Scotty Barnes in the post game little conference shit. They asked him. What would they ask him? They asked him, "Oh, did you have?" Hold on, excuse me. Excuse me about that. Like I told y'all, I'm tired of shit. Anyways, they asked him, "Oh, what did LeBron mean to you as a kid? Did you have any LeBron posters in your room when you were growing up and stuff like that?" And his first response was, "I was really a big Kobe fan." Scotty, right there, bro. Right there, Scotty. You just gained a fucking fan. You just gained a fucking fan right now. My boy, for that Kobe comment right there. Let's go. Let's go. And cut to the Lakers when LeBron leaves. You know what I mean? Cut to the Lakers when LeBron leaves. What's wrong with him? And yeah, and then everybody was like tripping in the comments. They're like, oh, like why is everybody surprised and all this shit? Everybody's surprised because he didn't praise Bron like that. Well, obviously he's like, oh, at the end he said LeBron's a Hall of Famer. He's done so much for his community, and you know the game of basketball as well. Definitely one of the greats and stuff. And you know can't disagree with him with that. But you know when people try to assume like, hey, like come on, you had LeBron posters. You had LeBron posters in your room when you was making them podcasts, huh? You had LeBron posters in it. I was really a big Kobe fan. Wrong one, wrong hand. Wrong hand. You see, you know what side it is. Shit, on this side, West side. You know what I'm saying? Lakers side. No, I'm doing too much. Scotty, you just gained a fan right there. Good shit on the career high 31. 31-7, I think. 31-7 in like what? 4? If I'm not mistaken, you know what I mean? Let me fact check that. We finna fact check right now on the air. Can I be free? Oh shit. Not 17. I knew it was 7 though. 31, 17, and 6. That's good numbers right there. Little baby Giannis. Antetokounmpo. Damn, excuse me. Can I be for real? This is how I feel. Fucking, I don't know why that song's been stuck in my head for like a whole 2 days and shit. You by Lloyd and Lil Wayne and shit. Yo, I lost the bet to Bron. Bron the other day, he really fucking let me down. Oh my gosh, never mind. I was gonna show y'all, but I gotta fucking, log into my shit. I don't want to do that right now. But man, Lakers, we still losing, man. I'm surprised we won last night. This is why I'm wearing my Lakers shit today, Good fucking win last night. It was a must win, but at the same time, not playoff worthy. We're not playoff worthy this year at all. And if we do, oh my gosh, if we do fucking end up making, well, we're in the play-in right now, but if we do make the playoffs, yo, what a fucking miracle. Excuse me. What a fucking miracle, yo. And on top of that, we're going to get a first round exit. Because the team chemistry is not, the guys and everything, they might say, oh, everybody's, came into the practice facility today with new energy. We really feel like we're starting something good today. Bro, come on now. But this doesn't transition to live games. Like, transition these happy, jolly moments you guys, or Frank Vogel says that they have in practice. Why don't they have them on the court and work together fucking as a team? Come on now, yo. Like, y'all pissing me off now and shit. I like Westbrook's comment the other night, though. They're like, oh, he asked him, oh, what do you think about the, like, the name calling and all this shit, and the, like, the slander on his name and shit. I have 23,000 points. You know how many motherfuckers make the league and play longer than Westbrook just to get less than 20,000 points? Come on now, yo. I bet you. Let me see. I don't fact check on the show, but I'm finna fact check right now. Shit. Let me see if I'm gonna find someone who's a Hall of Famer that has less than 20,000 points. Bet. NBA all-time scoring list of all time. Can I be free? Hey, Kobe's still top 5. Good shit. Games played. What? Games played. Damn, Braun didn't even pass fucking. Braun need how much more? Braun need like fucking 20 more to pass Kareem. Holy shit. Probably finna do it next game. Hey, the more you know. The more you know. Oh shit, where are the points? Oh shit, right here. See, look. 20,000 points minimum. Yo. John Stockton, top 75. 19,000 points. 19,000 points. Curry. Curry's 47 on the list. Curry's 47 on the list. Where's James Harden? I knew he was like top 30, 29 right there. Reggie Miller, 21. And as we go up, motherfuckers start, Melo. Melo. My boy. My boy Melo. He 28,000 points, top 10 in scoring. Man, even Westbrook's on here. Look at this shit. Yeah, 23,000, 23,000, brother. And fucking who has less than him? Larry Bird has less points than Westbrook. Just let that sink in. And motherfuckers praise Larry Bird, but won't praise Westbrook. Like, come on now. I mean, don't get me wrong. Larry Bird, solid. 3-time MVP, 3-time champion. Solid shit right there. Good shit. What time is it? We 40 minutes in? For sure. Say less. Yeah, I lost the bet on Braun. I was gonna segue into this, but I didn't know how to segue earlier. But oh yeah, put only active players right here. Yeah, see, only active players. Westbrook top 5 in the league in points, all time. Right there you go. Lou Williams, oh shit. Paul George, all right. How many points does KD have? Where the fuck is KD at? Oh, he's right here, top 3 shit, 25,000. Oh no, I'm just getting sidetracked with this. I'm diving deep in this shit. Fucking regular season. My stomach fucked up. I gotta take a shit. Oh shit. Oh man, should I reply to that one dude on Instagram? Be like, yo, hey, you know the deal. Go like my video, shit. Fuck you mean? Fucking what's that shit? Oh yeah, I've been like thinking about so many things. I just wish things get better. But fucking, I just been thinking a lot lately. Like, yo, like people, like how I was saying, like people are programmed and stuff. Like, because there'll be certain people where they just like live their life, going with the flow, and they don't find their passion and shit. You know what I mean? Like, okay, you go to work and come home and all this shit. Next day it's the same thing. But then you're in this loop and shit. And it's just like, I don't want to be in that loop. Like, fuck that shit. Like, thought I heard some commotion. My bad. But like I was saying, people need to find their passion. Like, no matter what it is. Like, whether it be fucking, how do you say? Like, cause I know, like like work, like say if you was working at a Subway, yo, would you be passionate about that shit? I don't know. Like this is what I'm saying. Like situation I'm in right now, like shit's got to change, but it's just time. Got to take time. Got to do the right things and shit. Um, like this whole basketball shit and like in reality, like talking to myself like this, like solo podcasts and shit. This was like manifested, cause I was just like, yo, like, cause you seen the way I be acting and shit. Like fucking right now, I was like thinking about so many things, like just saying random ass like stupid ass shit. That's how I be like in real life. Like this ain't no like acting and shit. But I was talking about this the other day to someone. The reason I'm starting this YouTube shit is to is to be an actor or be like a cameo in like commercials and shit. Cause I feel like my character will just be like like that simple like laid back type shit. Like shit. You finna smoke that blunt? Let me hit that shit. Nah, come on, like pass that shit for real. Nah, like pass that shit for real. Acting right there at its finest. Give me fucking like $10 right now for that shit. On everything I love. Give me $13. But no real shit, like this is what like this whole basketball like I was saying, this whole basketball shit and like talking about like sports and shit little by little. Like a little like update, I guess. Cause I'm not I really like need to step up on like going in depth with shit. Like, oh, Westbrook shot this much. Last time he shot this much, we did better than, whatever. When this guy was off the floor, when this guy was on the floor, we did better and, shit like that. But that takes time. And I'm like, I've been working like 11, 12-hour shifts. And by the time I get home, then it's fucking shower, eat, and fucking go to sleep. Barely even have time to catch up on the Laker games, yo. Honestly, like the other day, I didn't even watch the Laker game, and that was like the first Laker game I missed in years. Because even when we were shitty with the young core after post Kobe and shit. I'm talking about like his basketball career, not his career after his basketball career post Kobe. We was trash, yo. It was just young players, and I would still stay home and watch every single game. Like literally every single game, the whole 82 games of that season. And just not making the playoffs, I still watch basketball because playoff basketball, you can't miss that. Come on now. It's just a longer version of March Madness and shit, come on. Speaking of March Madness, it is on right now. I don't really keep up with college because there's just so many fucking teams. And when there's so many teams, there's so many players, new players transferring, whatever the fuck. And it's just too much. And I'm like, yo, like, can we tone down the amount of fucking college teams? College teams? This is ASMR. Damn, it's 4:50, y'all. I think it's time to wrap it up right here. Be sure to subscribe, obviously. Like the video, get my little Birdman hands going on, Birdman, motherfucker. Be sure to like the video and comment, subscribe, do all that good shit, especially subscribe, because when you subscribe, 92% of y'all that watch my videos not even subscribed. 7% of y'all subscribed. Borderline 8. If we get that up to 8, hey, Kobe, hey, but we gained 2 subs since last time, so what I'm saying, we get somewhere little by little and shit, little by little, you know the fucking deal. But yeah, I turn on the comments, so comment issue is solved. Just go comment right away on the last post. Comment whatever comment you wanted to comment on the last post. Go back and do it right now, so I can see that for future reference and shit. But yeah, finna get off, y'all. Until then, I'll see y'all later next week. Next week, yeah. Or hey, I might fucking fuck around and get off, not off day, but like get off work early. So hey, y'all might get a little early episode and shit. You know what I mean? But I love it, y'all. I love doing this shit. I love doing these little podcast shits. I love really sitting down and getting with myself and just like talking about like random shit and just fucking around, making stupid ass faces, doing stupid ass voices and shit. Go to my TikTok. I'm gonna link my TikTok on on here in the description. Go on my TikTok and just go share, just go like my video. I did a little impression of Curvo Dolo. Yeah, on TikTok, his little Karen impression. Hey. I'm gonna clear out my throat. Hey, how are you? You visiting? Who are you visiting? I don't know. You seem pretty young. No, I'm gonna call your mom to see if you can buy this, okay? Because this is only for adults. He's like, wait, what's your mom's number? I'm not giving you my mom's number. Oh, then you gotta keep moving. You gotta keep pushing. I'm sorry. Yo, I don't know why. Like, I just be fucking saying stupid ass shit like that. Just like be like impersonating him around the house and shit. That shit's just, oh man, I can't stop doing that shit. That shit's funny as fuck. But for real, y'all, like the like the comment and subscribe to the like the video, comment the video, subscribe to the channel. You know what I mean? Hell yeah. So until then, y'all, money, power, respect. Are you eating right? Money, power, respect. What you need in life. Money, power, respect. Money, power, respect. You know what I'm saying? But that's it. Finna end the video right here. Oh shit.